Warming up, the Mustangs are warming up. We'll get our home team starting lineup in just a second. And Mr. Brian Kale, we were just talking about, or I was just talking about this a second ago. It's going to be curious to see how the Mustangs handle the crowd on the road. But let me ask you this, sir. As the teams are about ready to start getting after it, what do you think the message from Thomas is to his guys? You know, they're big underdogs, but hey, you got to line up and you got to play, right? So what do you think his message to his kids are going into this matchup here?
Play hard. And talking to him before, that's one of the things he says. His guys just play hard. And that's what the Tarpons do. They play hard and don't even acknowledge the crowd. You know, in practice, you may want to bring it up because you talk about going to different gyms. And so you may bring it up in practice. But when you get here, it's like they're not even here. You don't worry about them.
We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. If you're Coach Keegan Polkey, what are your keys to victory here for South Lafourche at home, trying to get back up on the horse and get a big win?
You know, I think what things that they've been doing in the rebound the basketball, and when they struggle, and I'm gonna say struggle, but it's really not struggling because they didn't play horrible. They played some good teams. I think they kind of got exposed a little bit on the boards. Just go ahead and rebound the basketball like you've been doing, attack the offensive boards, and run your offense. Don't, let's play the pace we want to play at. And I think the Tarpons have showed sometimes this year that they can play at a slower pace too. It's not just run and gun. They can slow down if necessary. And I think the Mustangs may try and do that tonight. And if they do, just adjust to it and adjust to how the officials are going to call the game. Like the girls, they picked up some cheap fouls or silly fouls early in the game, and that cost you late in the overtime where you girls fouled out. So no silly fouls, rebound the basketball, and play as a team like they've been doing all year.
Tarpons are to our left. They're getting a break. Assumption just got a break. We'll be playing ball here in just a second. We'll get our home team starting lineup in just a second. Brought to you by Lady of the Sea. Tarpons, again, if you are watching this on Coastal Broadcasting YouTube, in the gold warm-up tops, honoring Cole Trosclair, who's fighting cancer. Cole's in the hospital right now, going through some treatments. Hope that you get to feeling better soon, buddy. Dominic is not here, so I don't know if we're going to have these starting lineups announced on the PA. We know who they are. They're on the board.
Yeah, I think they're doing the starters.
So the starters will be broadcast. Camden Bro, number 3. Braylon Simon, number 5. They're just doing the first names. Number 12 is Willoughby. Number 21, Jace Williams. And number 30, Landon Oliver. I've never seen that before. Just the first names.
I had 2 number 12s now.
Toby Cantrell, home team starting lineup brought to you by Lady of the Sea. Colin Santamont. 13. Terrence Petrie, and then the victory arrow is about to be shot. Because that's a big, big boy, Nicholas Coleman. No arrow this time.
Now he's going to do it.
Let's see. Well, arrowless today.
So they look upset.
Yeah, say the students caught a break
They're
today.
standing with their arms crossed. They don't look happy.
What's going on? As our home team starting lineup brought to you by Lady of the Sea. Let's have some fun here.
What if he does it right at the opening tip? As soon as the official throws the ball up.
That's a big, big boy. Tarpons, we're going right to left, Mustangs left to right.
I don't know if you brought this up, but we spoke to one of the officials, and the girls' game, that half-court shot would have counted.
It would have counted. We did get clarity from the officials. It 100% would have counted. Oliver will be jumping against Cullen Santa Mont. The officials are looking for the game ball. I think they have got it. Again, we've got Mr. Phil Bychurch who will be tossing it up. Sir Isaac Aldridge and Mr. Paul Trahan will be joining them on the crew. Let's go. Tarpons in the home whites, Mustangs in the road blacks. Let's play. Mustangs control the tip.
That was a good toss by Phil.
Expect nothing less. That's to the right side of the floor. Willoughby. Deflected by Petrie to Bro. Those Bros could shoot the ball from everywhere for Assumption. They missed that one. Layup, no. Second chance, third chance up and good by Jace Williams. And it's 2-0 Mustangs. So they strike first.
Yep, got a rebound.
Petrie. The left side of the floor. Coleman on the baseline. To Cantrell for a three. No, rebound goes to Carter Cantrell. Tries to force it into Santa Mont and it's thrown away. So Camden Bro will walk it across. Picks up the dribble, and they'll get it to the right side of the floor. That's Willoughby. Now Bro. Moving screen. There's a foul called on the Mustangs. Tarpons will take over possession. Now South Lafourche will have their second crack at it. Cantrell. Petrie working it back to Cantrell to Santa Mont, wide open at the rim, lays it up and in. There's the first two of the game. Good find and a good finish.
Yeah, good job working that short corner. Came from behind the defense. Mustangs did not see him.
Bro. Trapped and will throw it away. Terrence, one-on-one, will lay up the finger roll, and it's 4-2 South Lafourche. Good job by Big T getting out in transition. Tarpon defense has been good early. Only bucket for the Mustangs was created by a second chance. Willoughby with a three, way off. Rebound goes to Coleman. Coleman to Petrie across the timeline. Out of the left side for Cantrell. Back to Terrence. Now Coleman, top of the key. To Cantrell, inside to Santa Mont. Now to Cantrell, feeding it to Coleman on the left side. Deflected to Coleman on the left side. Little shimmy shake into the lane, tries to reverse. No, rebound goes to the Mustangs.
I'm sure Coach Polk is not happy with that shot.
Yeah, it was a little out of control there from Coleman. Now the Mustangs will come the other way. Simon. And into the big fella down low, spinning through, shoots it up, draws the foul. So 21, Jace Williams will shoot him. I know that name from football, Jace Williams. I remember that name. And he earned a couple of shots here.
On offense, Santa Mont he was wide open.
Yeah, you got to shoot a layup. Got to shoot the layup.
So we talked about several times. He's got to be a threat on offense first to score.
Free throw's no good. Jalen White, the assistant coach for the Mustangs, giving a little coaching to our left. It's a good pickup for Coach Thomas Claymont, getting one of the guys that he coached at Nichols. They split him at the line, 4-3. Petrie coming across the timeline, gets it to Cantrell. Now Coleman top of the key, inside to Santa Mont. Now Cantrell on the right block to Petrie. Good ball movement. Santa Mont at the free throw line. Now Coleman on the left side. Santa Mont top of the key to Petrie. Feeds it into Coleman and he's fouled. So Williams will commit the foul. Coach Pokey just delivered the message to Santa Mont that you delivered. Said, Cullen, shoot the damn ball. I think that's good advice. Cantrell feeding it into Santa Mont. Now Petrie wide open for three. In and out. Rebound goes to the Mustangs.
Good shot. Good job reversing the basketball off the baseline, out of bounds play.
Camden Bro bringing it across the timeline. He has good range. Works it into a offensive foul. Could have been an and one for Willoughby. Could have been a charge. Tarpons get the whistle that time. Is an offensive foul. 5:02 to go. in the opening quarter.
Good call, good position by Santamont.
Third foul of the quarter on the Mustangs. Petrie to Carter Cantrell. Now Santamont on the baseline. Petrie to the middle, Coleman. Now Kobe Cantrell gets it to Santamont on the baseline, forces the Coleman stolen away. Bro. The top of the key. Using screens from Williams. Now getting it to Willoughby. Willoughby being harassed by the Tarpons. Now Bro is fouled. Not a tremendous amount of contact, but Cantrell got him.
You got to be careful. You're playing defense that far away from the basket. Maybe not. You don't want to put as much pressure on them. The new sub is Jorian Johnson. He checked in. He's handling point guard responsibilities. Now Petrie pokes it away, nearly steals it. Now Cantrell knocks it off of him, out of bounds. Good defense by Carter Cantrell, forcing the turnover. 4 turnovers early on for the Mustangs.
Yeah, they got to clean that up. You're not going to win this game on the road turning it over a bunch. Got to clean that up. Tarpons are not converting on the offensive end yet, but you figure that's going to change soon. Coleman at the rim and one. There's the change. As Coleman gets a basket in the foul.
Good ball moving against that zone.
Mustangs are over the limit. Every foul for the final 4:07 in the first quarter will be free throws for the Tarps.
That's 2 fouls on Big Williams.
The big boy. Coleman makes the free throw. As Green will check into the game for the Stangs. It's 7-3 South Lafourche. Right at the midway point of the opening quarter, Simon. To the right side of the floor they go. That's Oliver. Dribble handoff to Johnson. They're trying to get it to Bro. Instead, they'll attack the left side. Shoot it up and good. Good job there by Green. Scoring it, and it's 7-5.
A good offense by the Mustangs right there.
Petrie across the timeline to Cantrell. Now to the right side of the floor, Coleman. To Petrie. To the middle they go. Now out to Coleman for a 3. Blue boot bomb. Big shot from Nick Coleman, and it's 10-5. Coleman is shooting it with so much confidence this season from the outside. Johnson attacks. And it's a blocking foul on Nick Coleman.
It's a good call, I think.
That'll be Coleman's second foul, which will lead to Bo Georges getting ready to check in. Johnson shoots it up. Short. Missed it. 1 more to go. And he made that one off the heel, up and in. 10-6. 3:20 to go. Tarpons up by 4. Petrie. This Santamont. Now to Terrence in the corner. Cantrell inside they go. It's ricocheted to Bo Georges. Tarpons keep it alive. Terrence Petrie on the right side. Get it to Kobe Cantrell for a high arcing blue boot bomb. The skyscraper.
Good looking shot from Kobe in the corner.
Timeout, Thomas Claymore. The Tarpons have a 7-point lead, and they're shooting the heck out of the basketball early. A couple of blue boot bombs. And then, boy, that one was scraping the ceiling there from Cantrell. 13-6 our score.
I think for the Mustangs, it's going to be key for them to keep this game close. They can't allow the Tarpons to come out and get some points in bunches like they can do.
That's why I think it was a very good timeout there by Thomas.
Yes. Tarpons doing a good job on offense. They working the short corner, moving the ball around, and it's opening up 3-point shots against that zone.
13-6 the score. 30-second timeout for the Mustangs. Coach Pokey gets his guys back onto the floor out of the timeout. We'll see if the Mustangs can make a little push. Santamont, Cantrell, Georges and Petrie, the 5 for the Tarps. The Mustangs will get it inbounds to Johnson. Johnson's trapped. He'll get it to Simon. Simon will attack the left into the body of Georges and scores it. It's a tough shot there. He scored it. Petrie, cross midcourt. Left side of the floor, Cantrell. Out to Kobe Cantrell. Back to Carter on the left side. Carter Cantrell for a 3. Got it. Tarpons are shooting the heck out of the ball right now. Blue boot bomb after blue boot bomb. It's 16-8. Mustangs get it to the middle of the floor against that pressure for a little floater, no good. That was a miss by Green, but they get it back and will draw a foul. Brian?
That's Colby's second.
Yeah, Brian, I was about to say some of the issues that the Tarpons have had rebounding the ball are starting to magnify themselves again. As it will be the second foul on Cantrell.
You know, they played some teams that you can out-jump. And against these athletic teams, you're going to have to put bodies on them and just don't rely on your jumping ability to rebound the basketball.
One more for Jorian Johnson. He got it, and it's 16-10. 2:15 to go in the first. Petrie coming in a blur. Gets it to Carter Bros, just checked into the game. Now Santamont. Petrie to the left side of the floor. Now right side, Bro. Santamont attacks right baseline and is fouled. That'll be free throws. So Cullen Santamont will be shooting bonus.
Normally, I'm looking on the bench. Austin Savoy, Aiden Savoy normally gets in.
So I could see where you would call him Austin, being that they're identical. Free throws good there for Santamont.
It's good to see Carter Bro. He can shoot it now.
Yeah,
they leave him open.
Yeah, he can. Coach Pokey going with a senior that he trusts. Cullen makes them both, and it's 18-10. Jamison. Dribble it across the timeline. Both teams are out of fouls in this quarter. Work it to Green. Green with the dribble handoff to Johnson. Johnson into the paint. Tough shot. He scored. That's a really athletic play there. You could see the athleticism, man. They got some dudes here. Some young dudes, too. Left side of the floor. Now Petrie top of the key to Bro on the right side. Cantrell made a blue boot bomb a second ago. They get it into George this time. Bo George shoots it up, no. Rebound goes to the floor, and Santamont comes away from the scrum with it. Tries to push it to Carter Bro, gets it to Petrie somehow. Lays it up, missed it. Boy, Mustangs caught a break there.
Yeah.
1:15 to go in the first quarter. Jamison. Dribble handoff to Dorsey. Now working around the Williams. Out to Johnson.
Oh.
Working around the horn. There's a high screen, and now the roll man, as the big post player, shoots it up. No. It's a miss by Green, and the Tarpons come away with it. Inside of a minute in the first. Petrie. Wide open, didn't shoot it. Bro fired away. In and out. Rebound goes to the floor, and the Mustangs have it. And Coach Claymore saying, hey, let's take our time here, fellas. Across the timeline, 38 seconds to go. Johnson. Cantrell waiting to pounce. They'll get it to Williams, working on Santamont. Little dribble handoff to Dorsey. Now three-point try, Williams. Got it. And it's a three-point game. Mustangs hanging around. 10 seconds to go for the Tarpons. They do have the arrow. Chance for 2 possessions in a row. Inside to Georges, has it poked away. Here come the Mustangs. Are they aware of the clock? Can they get control of the ball? They cannot. Petrie will heave one up, and that'll be the end of the first quarter with our score. South Lafourche 18, Assumption 15. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. here to South Lafourche High School. Casey Disco, Coach Brian Kyle. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves tonight. It's 18-15 after one. Tarpons will possess first. Aiden Sava will check into the game. He will be joined by Terrence Petrie, Bo Georges, Carter Burrow, and Meathead, Landon Dardar. Let's play on. Quarter two will start off right here with the Tarpons going right to left. Savoie to Bro on the right side. Dardar's just checked in, holding it high to Bro. Savoie on the right side into Georges. Georges has it poked away, and here come the Mustangs in transition. Johnson will shoot it up, and good. Boy. Mustangs are making some shots, and the longer this goes, the more they're going to start to believe. Down just a point. Savoie to Bro. Now to get it to the left side of the floor, trying to force it into Georges. Not exactly sure. I mean, they're trying to get it in there, but they're forcing it in there. A little hop step, no. Second chance opportunity. Mustangs will get it into the paint for a scoop shot, and they've got the lead. Timeout by Coach Keegan Pokey, and the Mustangs are up 19-18. South Lafourche better wake up. It is a full timeout. We just had the quarter break. We'll keep it here. But the Mustangs on the road have played 9 minutes of basketball, and they've got more points than the Tarpons do.
Yeah, look, they come in with a chip on their shoulder right here. They 3 wins in the season. Nobody's giving them a shot.
It's their playoff game here, man.
And look, they're doing what they have to do on the road right now. The question is, how long can they play like this? Because if they play like this the entire game, you know what? They got way more than 3 wins on the season. But give them credit. Coach Claymore has his guys ready to play. And the Tarpons came out shooting the ball well, but then it seemed like when Coleman got out the game, they lost a little. That's why you see Coleman coming back in. He's about ready
to not be out the game, but he's got to stay clean. He's got 2 fouls. See if the Tarpons could settle in here after the full timeout.
Now, you know that Coach Claymore sees Coleman back in the game. They're going to attack him. They're going to try to get that 3rd foul quick. Petrie
across the timeline to Savoie. Got a Bro on the right side. Bro to Dardar. Dardar holding it high. Gets it to Petrie, wide open under the basket, lays it up and good, and it's 20-19.
Good
play out of the
pass
timeout. Yep.
From Dardar.
Mustangs now coming the other way. Johnson all the way through. It's a tough shot. Missed it. Rebound goes back to Johnson, and Carter Bro will pull it away. Now here come the Tarpons. Petrie trying to add to their lead. Coleman to Bro. Back to Nick Coleman, holding it high. Gets it to Savoie. Petrie back to Coleman on the wing. Now Bro on the right side to Petrie on the right block. Gets it to Dardar. Now back to Terrence. He'll step into a 3. Nope. Rebound goes to the Mustangs. Now Johnson will walk it the other way. 2 minutes into the second quarter. Tarpons up by a point. Johnson throws it right to Carter Bro. Bro back to Petrie, lays it up at the left. Tarpons get a transition 2, and it's 22-19.
Good job by Carter Bro attacking the rim. Defense picked him up, gave it to Petrie wide open.
3-point game. Simon to the left side of the floor. Dardar will steal it away. Meathead with a head of steam at the rim, lays it up. No, rebound goes to the Mustangs. And they've got him beat down the floor. Green at the rim, lays it up and good. Excellent hustle by Terrence to even contest the shot, but they had him beat down the floor. Now quickly back the other way in a blur. Coleman to DeBro, now Savoie. Coleman splits the defense, loses it, and it'll stay with the Tarpons. Camden Bro will check into the game for the Mustangs. Petrie directing traffic. Brian, where do you think the ball is going here? You just saw the play call.
I didn't see it, no. They're going to get it to Savoy in the corner, Bro in the corner. If not, they're going to hit Coleman for a layup.
All right, let's see. I think there's a wet spot on the floor.
Yeah, what you're doing here, you're keying number 5 on defense.
Yeah, there's a wet spot on the floor. They're going to go and get that situated. It's going to be an official timeout. Mr. Barbier will go and get that situated. On a humid night. Hard to believe that it was snowing just a couple days, not days ago, a couple weeks ago in southeast Louisiana. The officials are going to get that cleaned up, and I think Ryan's asking for a mop. How could they have that much water? Did someone spill a drink?
I don't know. But look, it's a big area.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, someone had to have spilled a drink or something.
That is a big area right now.
And they're still, I don't know, something had to have happened there. I mean, we didn't see nobody laying on the floor or anything right there, and they are covering a big spot. We don't see anybody that would have, like, dropped a Coke or something right there.
No. Right here, you get a little time in between. See, the Tarpons can maybe come with an out-of-bounds play that can catch the Mustangs sleeping.
I'm a little confused as to what is such a large area on the floor. I wonder, and I'm just making this up. I don't know this for sure. Did someone throw up on the court? I mean,
one of the Mustang players at the end of the first quarter came running off. He got hit in the throat, I think, and I seen him. They put a sub. He was at the door like he was leaving. He possibly could have.
I think that, I mean, it's got to be what it is at this point. There's no way that there's someone that sweated all the way. And,
yeah, that's what it is. Mark Polke, kid threw up. Thank you, Mark.
Well, that's what we're dealing with here. I wish I knew the timing, and they'll rock on. Okay, I was about to say they were asking for a mop. If they were waiting on that, we were going to take a break, but we are going to rock and roll. They've got it situated. I hope everybody's feeling better.
Now they switched their lineup. They got Coleman. Terrence is going to pop out. They're going to give it to Coleman on the inside, right there.
No, Assumption had it bottled up.
Covered.
Petrie trying to get it on the reposition post. Coleman shoots it up. Missed it, but he'll shoot 2. So Nicholas Coleman will get a couple of free throws.
Yeah, he might have got away with a travel.
He definitely got away with it. Yeah. I thought he did travel, but the Tarpons will take it. 2 shots coming for one at Mr. Nicholas Coleman, the Tarpons senior. Has had a real good senior season. I thought it was real nice what Brandon Brown said about Coleman on the radio a couple shows ago. Went out of his way, said, hey, man, like, you guys have that 35 over there, could really play. Also had nice things to say about Terrence Petrie. As Coleman scores it, 24-21. Mustangs across the timeline. To Darcy. Walks his trap, throws it away. Terrence is off to the races. One-on-one at the rim with the left, plays it up, missed it. Rebound goes to the Mustangs. Tarpons are trying to body him up, but the Mustangs will come away from the scrum. Bro to the middle of the floor. They'll attack the body of Coleman. That's a walk big time. Yeah, he drug his pivot foot for one, but then he passed it to himself, and that's when he finally got popped with it. Coleman's going to actually get the first inbounds pass, gets it back to Petrie. 4:28 to go in the second quarter. Bro, extended minutes for Carter Bro tonight, doing well. Get it into Coleman on the right block, lays it up, draws another foul.
That's 3.
So the big fella, Jace Williams, will get another foul. And it'll be 2 more shots for Nick Coleman, who's got 6. Got it. That scoreboard's wrong. Coleman got more than 6. Coleman got 9 now, according to Brian's math.
Yeah, I'm right.
One more. He's the first Tarpon in double figures. 26-21. Simon across midcourt. And Petrie will steal it away, up in the air. Salva will get it to Bro at the rim, lays it up and in. Timeout by Coach Thomas Claymore. The Tarpons are on a surge again. Mustangs took the lead in the second quarter, but since the vomit gate, it's been all Tarpons. They have made a push.
Yeah, and after that extended timeout what we had, Coach Polka did a good job coming into a half-court trap. Kind of caught the Mustangs a little bit off guard there, and they had a couple of turnovers off of it.
Go ahead and thank some of our sponsors. State Bank and Trust Company banking you can count on. Member FDIC, Thibodeau Regional Health System, a leader in bringing the latest and best technology to our region. Rev, the official internet provider for KLEB streaming. The Blue Boot Foundation, driving awareness to childhood drowning, make a difference. And Ashley Barrios, State Farm. It was a full timeout by Coach Claymore. If I would have seen that, I probably would have sent it to a break. I thought he called it 30. That's my bad, y'all. But it's 28-21. What do you think Thomas is telling his guys in that break there?
No, just settle down. You cannot turn the ball over. If you do turn it over, it's got to be dead ball turnovers. You can't allow the Tarpons to get a steal and score in transition, especially with the way they're shooting the basketball tonight.
Mustangs will have possession out of the timeout. You figure they've got to finish the half strong. They've done so much work to even take a lead in the second quarter. This would be kind of a gut check if they were down double digits at the half. And it's the second timeout called by Coach Claymore in the game. He's got 3 left. Cantrell, Coleman, Santamont, Petrie is a three-pointer by Bro is good.
Bro was waiting for them to pass the ball. He had his hands in the ready position when they inbounded the ball.
So big answer there out of the timeout. Coleman to Petrie on the right side. Coleman on the left side, getting it to Petrie in the middle. Little mid-range floater. No, rebound goes to the Mustangs. And here comes Assumption. Getting it to Bro. Dribble handoff to Jamison. Jamison attacks into the lane. No. Rebound goes to the Mustangs. Jamison missed it. And now it'll go to Cantrell. Tarpons looking to come down the floor. Petrie to Cantrell. Now Kobe Cantrell. Coleman on the left side. Thought about the shot. Now to Petrie on the right side. Open 3. Short. Rebound goes to the Mustangs.
This is kind of the same game plan with Indy White, where they're forcing the Tarpons to come out and play defense wide.
Yep, stealing the plan a little bit, but the Tarpons will force a turnover. Petrie spins at the rim with the left. Boy, that's a real strong finish there. Terrence scores it, and it's a 6-point game. 2:20 to go in the opening half. Jamison being hounded by Cantrell. Excuse me, Bro being hounded by Cantrell. Now back to Simon. Simon has it taken away by Petrie. Petrie in transition at the rim. Feeds it to Coleman on the right side. Shoots it up. No. Well, he got fouled on the first attempt, then he just clean missed the second. Now Bro will come the other way. Getting into Simon. Simon gets it back to Bro. Bro dancing with Cantrell out there. Mustangs working it around the horn. 1:40 to go. Attack drive blocked away by Cullen Santamont, but the Mustangs will keep possession.
Yeah, good job by Cullen coming across on the weak side. If he's not there, that was a wide open layup.
So another possession here for the Mustangs. We'll see what Coach Claymont draws up here. Try to get it to the baseline area. And they'll attack Cantrell with a tough shot that's good by number 5, Simon. And it's a 4-point game. Cantrell to Coleman in the post. Strong move, and one goodness. Coleman was like a bull right there. Big power dribble, strong move, and it's now 32-26.
But the thing about that move, it was so quick. He knew exactly where he was going when he touched the basketball.
He's now well into double digits. And be shooting one more. Got it. 33-26. Johnson cross midcourt to the left side. Getting it to Bro. And an offensive foul called on Bro. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Mustangs. Every foul the rest of the quarter will be free throws for South Lafourche. On Bro, that's his second. Brian, just feel like this is a huge 111 for Assumption right here. They cannot let the avalanche continue.
I agree.
Cantrell. Under the Petrie in the left corner. Attacks baseline. And it's knocked out of bounds to stay with the Tarpons. Baseline out of bounds opportunity. 1. Who's getting the ball here?
Coleman on a rollback.
Oh, got it bottled up. Coleman on the right side. Into the lane. Strong move again. Can't score it. Rebound will be tied up. The arrow points to the Mustangs. So Assumption will have possession inside of a minute. Let's see if they could get a bucket here. Across the timeline, Johnson. Guarded by Petrie. Johnson using a screen. They hit the roll, and they'll kick it out for a 3. Williams missed it. Rebound to Santamont. Santamont gets it to Coleman, and the Tarpons will come the other way. 26 seconds to go. Coleman to Petrie. Carter Cantrell gets it to Kobe Cantrell. Steps into 3. Oh, I thought he had it. Santamont will get the rebound. Power dribble, and will draw the foul. So Cullen Santamont will shoot 2. Cullen's got 4 with a chance to add to it. 14.7 to go in the second quarter. Santamont shoots it up and missed it. Strong. It's going to be a half-court contest. I'm curious to see what that's going to be all about. And we got some folks ready lined up to shoot over there. First 15 contestants will get a bracelet according to the big board over there. Over under 1 made half-court shot.
Under,
okay. Brian has no faith. Meathead gets the rebound off the missed free throw. Tarpons will get another chance. Petrie attacks baseline, mid-range. No. Santamont flies in, lays it up. No. Meathead tip up, good. Relentless effort on the glass there by the Tarpons. Assumption, are they aware of the clock? They'll shoot it up, but can't get anything under it. And that'll bring us to the half with our score, South Lafourche 35, Assumption 26. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Let's take a 3-minute timeout here at the half on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. What is this?
Well, watch when he hit the
Welcome
the
back
board.
here to South Lafourche High School. Casey just scored Coach Brian Collett. It's a 9-point game at the half. We're doing our little half-court contest right now. Through 2 shots, I got to tell you, I'm not sure that we're going to see a made shot here, but I hope I'm wrong. Oh, we almost saw him. But anyway, Brian, the Mustangs trailed after 1, took a lead, forced a timeout. Now they're down 9. It feels like it's very important in the opening stages of the third quarter that they do something to give them a little mojo and a little moxie that they could get back into this thing.
Yeah, they can't let this game get 15, 16, 18 points. They're going to have to try and keep it close. And I'm sure Coach Claymore, you go into the fourth quarter and it's a 4 or 5 point game, I think you like your chances there. Tarpons, they get into the free throw line. I think that's the big difference in the game so far.
Nicholas Coleman's energy on the inside has been very good. He's got, let's see, that's 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 points. Petrie has 8. Not necessarily really like a size advantage, but he's just got a strength advantage. And boy, down low, he is quick as a cat. He makes that strong power dribble, and he's drawn a lot of contact in the first half. How would you try to slow him down if you're Coach Claymore?
Oh, man, look, you try. If you play a zone, you want to front and back. But the thing is, the Tarpons move the ball so well on offense, it's hard to do because you have the defense that keeps moving.
No doubt about that. For the Mustangs, they've made some athletic plays. They've hit some shots. But the defense, I think, is more of the concern. Simon's been pretty good. Jackson's been pretty good. Bro made a 3. For Coach Claymore and the guys on the offensive side, how do you think they should keep trying to attack? As we've just seen one made.
What's the prize?
I'm not sure, but boy, that was a nice shot. We just got our half-court winner. And you lose your over-under, sir.
I do.
But anyway, the question was, what do the Mustangs have to do on offense to be a little more efficient?
Well, I think when they get the ball inside, they got to finish.
Uh-oh.
Here comes backward shot.
Uh-oh. Nick Hebert. Oh, and no! It looked good off his hand,
redo.
too.
That's a redo.
Yeah, it hit the roof. Now a little flatter. Yeah, it threw off the rhythm. Let's catch a break. Let's take a 3-minute break. When we get back, we'll get Brian's keys for the second half for the Tarpons as they lead by 9 here on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. The Tarpons are getting some shots up. Have a scoreboard update. Central Catholic of Morgan City gets a 70-38 win over Centerville. Thanks to Coach Case for sending us that scoreboard update in. And Brian, I ain't too eager about playing Central Catholic the rest of the way. They're starting to get hot. They're starting to play at a very, very high level. So good on them getting a big win there, taking care of business.
Yeah, look, that's a team you don't want to play in the playoffs. They are a lot better. We know the circumstance with the record. They're a lot better than that record. So they're gonna do well in the playoffs, and I think they are shoo-in to get in.
Number 2 Alabama has a 49-31 lead over Texas at the half. Number 1 Auburn has already beaten Vanderbilt 80-68. Number 1 versus number 2 will be squaring up a little later this week, and 2 big rivals at that.
Yeah, just see Alabama playing with a lead in the second half, how they do.
That's a tough one for me. I'm obviously not a big Alabama guy, but I'm not a big Bruce Pearl guy either. So that'll be a tough one. But, hey, I do think that they're the 2 best teams in the country right now. Here we got 2 minutes on the clock. Tarpons are getting some warm-up shots. Mustangs are getting some warm-up shots. I think it's a big first couple of minutes of the second half.
Yeah, I think it is. And more importantly, I think for the Mustangs and the Tarpons have been showing, though, in the third quarter, coming out a little slow. So if the Mustangs are going to make a run, this may be their time to do it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Third quarter woes have been a thing for the Tarpons here. Lafourche is getting some shots up. Mustangs getting some shots up. And the officials are back out on the floor, so we should be playing ball in just a second.
Yeah, and I think the pace at the end of the first quarter was way too high for what Assumption wanted. But they did well against it in the second quarter. When they took that lead, it kind of got them going. Their bench got into it a little bit. But give credit to the Tarpons. Look, they can hit threes. They can pound it inside and get to the free throw line. And I think free throws are a big part of this game right now.
Yeah, going to have to get some freebies here in the second half on the road, facing a Tarpon team that's pretty heavily favored. As we get ready to play on, Petrie, Cantrell, Santamont, Coleman, the original 5 for South Lafourche. For the Mustangs, let's see, have not seen theirs yet. It looks like it's going to be Bro, Simon,
Williams.
Yep, our big guy Williams, 12, Willoughby, and let's see, the 5th, maybe 30.
Yes, 30.
Oliver.
Yep. That's big right now, going back with Williams with the 3 fouls.
Got our perfume again. You smell that?
Yeah.
Petrie will get the first pass from Coleman, and we rock on here. Tarpons with the first possession. Coleman, Cantrell, they get to the corner. The little brother, how did he bank that?
It looked like he hit it off the board.
Oh, how the heck you make a blue boot bomb from the corner off the glass? And that's what Cantrell just did. It's a 12-point game. Mustangs come back in a blur and score it. Simon. 2 quick buckets. The right side, Cantrell to Petrie. And Cantrell attacks inside to Coleman. Now to Santamont, lays it up and 1. Good strong finish there from Cullen.
I don't know who Hornville played.
We know that they won 51-48. There's a miss there. Mustangs have it. Come down the floor. Attack on the right side. Shoot it up and good. Simon's gotten rolling a little. And it's 40-30. Only played a minute here in the third, and I'm already back and forth. Coleman will shoot it up. No. Rebound tapped up to the backboard, but the Mustangs have it. Simon has been hot. Kicks it to Bro for a three. Short. Rebound goes to Cantrell now. Gets it to Big Brother. Carter Cantrell's it poked away. Here's Simon at the rim. Will lay it up. Blocked by Petrie. Good block there by Terrence. Now Coleman. Into Carter Cantrell on the left side. Now top of the key. Working into Petrie. Into Coleman on the baseline. Sweeps it through the Cantrell. Back to Coleman at the rim. Lays it up and one. Coleman's taking over this game, man. Yes. He has been really, really good, and the Mustangs don't have much of an answer right now. And then, by the way, we're told that Hondo beat Central Lafourche by 3. Central Lafourche is getting better.
Yes.
Tough loss for the Trojans, but, man, we've heard some glowing reviews about Honville this season. One shot for Big Nick. That's a big, big boy. And he scores it. It's 43-30. Timeout, Coach Pokey. 30-second timeout, 6:21 to go.
This gym is quiet.
It is, because it's past everybody's bedtime.
Yeah.
We've been here forever. A long girls' game, and then we had vomit on the court, which took about 10 minutes, and there's been one delay after another.
So Hornville beat Central at Hornville
by
3.
I know Gage is going to be sick because it's another close loss, but, man, no one has improved more from the beginning of the season to the end than the Trojans.
And look, with 2 weeks left in the boys' season, you're looking around. Hornville may be a team this Tarpon team matches up with.
Yep, very well could be in terms of the power rating math. Simon. Sit to Gray, nearly throws it away. Back to Simon. Now Bro has it on the right side. Mustangs will set up and run some offense.
Triple team.
Yeah, he's triple team. Somebody's got to be open. Bro will get fouled shooting a 3. So 3 shots coming for the Mustangs. And Camden Bro. Makes the first. It's 43-31. 2 more to go.
Nope. Oh.
Got that one. Now the sub will check into the game. Big fella Williams will take a breather. And he got them all. So converts the 3, and it's a 10-point game. Cantrell to Petrie. And Coleman. To Petrie on the left side. Cantrell now to Carter Cantrell. Reversing into Petrie in the left corner for a 3. Got it. There's a blue boot bomb, and it's 46-33. Tarpons changing their defense.
Can't leave them open.
Mustangs. Simon gets bodied up, loses the ball. Tarpons dive for it, which will create a transition opportunity for Simon. Missed it. Put back is up.
Nope.
No. Rebound goes again to Oliver, who scores at that time. Second chance opportunities, creating some offense for the Mustangs.
We're going to find out how many seniors this Mustang team has.
I don't think very many. Petrie, top of the key 3. Splash! Another blue boot bomb. And a timeout by Coach Claymore. The Tarpons lead by 14. As Terrence now with, let's see, that's 8, 11, 14 points. It's a 30-second timeout. You could see the strategy. Coach Clemmo's trying his best to not let a tsunami form here, but he's running out of timeouts.
Yeah, look, they cut it to 10. Then the Tarpons come back, and Terrence Petrie hits a big 3-pointer both times and extend that Tarpon lead. You just wonder if you're a Mustang fan, how much energy they're going to have to use either to stay close within 10 points heading into that fourth quarter. Will they have enough energy in that fourth quarter?
Yep, don't know the answer to that one. We'll find out together. The Mustangs will inbound out of the timeout. Bo Georges checks into the game for South Lafourche. Johnson gets it to Gray. Gray at the top of the key. Inside they go for a shot that's no good, but flying in for his own rebound is Oliver, and he'll shoot two. So Oliver missed, got his own miss, and then got fouled. Brian, I get the feeling tomorrow on play-by-play, Coach Pokey will tell us, I don't like the way we rebounded the basketball tonight.
Yeah.
That has been a sore spot today for the Tarpons for sure. Free throw is good. As Meathead and Carter Bro will check into the game, Santamont and Kobe Cantrell will check out. Made them both, and the Tarpons lead by a dozen. Bring a little pressure. Dardar across the timeline to Bro. Tarpons break it easily. Bro on the right side of the floor to Dardar. Cantrell working it around to Petrie. Terrence has made two in a row. Make it three in a row. I want to close out on him, Coach. He is absolutely on fire right now. It's a 15-point game. Gray getting into Bro. Mustangs attacking into the lane, and a foul will be called on Petrie on the dribble drive.
Bro. They called it on Bro.
Called it on Bro. Want to reach in.
Yeah, Coach Polk is not going to be happy with the rebounding and, again, giving up penetration.
Yeah, it's been a theme for South Lafourche in the last couple weeks. Been a little bit of a struggle. The free throw falls off by Renzel Gray. And he missed them both. Georges gets the rebound. And Tarpons got him beat down the floor. Cantrell at the rim will lay it up and good. Tarpons are up 17 now. Danger time for the Mustangs. Bro going opposite the screen. Bodied up by Carter Cantrell. Dribble handoff to Gray. To Bro. He can make that shot. Missed it that time. Rebound to Dardar. And Tarpons looking to push. Got him beat. Georges at the rim. Lays it up and in. I think the Mustangs are starting to let go of the rope a little bit, Brian. Didn't get back in transition there. Johnson, closely guarded by Petrie. Working it around on the offensive side into the body of Bro. A tough shot. No. Rebound to Bo Georges. And here come the Tarps again. Petrie running down the floor. Has had a hot hand in the third quarter. Gets it to Cantrell. Cantrell to Dardar. Thought about a three and he walked.
He did.
Yeah, he did. Dardar just kind of looks a little stuck. He needs something. He needs a big shot to go through, get a big and one. He needs to play a little free.
But he's doing his part, rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. Still hustling. On the offensive side, just needs something good to happen for him. Bro gets it to Simon all the way through. More penetration, missed layup, and another foul. It'll be on Bo Georges. Fourth foul of the quarter on South Lafourche. Free throw is short. You just get the sense that the Mustangs are tired.
Yeah.
Everything kind of looking a little short, kind of a half step late getting back on defense. Maybe a lane violation will go the other way. They missed the free throw anyway, so it didn't cost them a point. Petrie to Bro. Back to Petrie. Across the timeline, Dardar. Dardar back to Terrence near midcourt. 2:35 to go in the third. Tarpons up 19. Carter Cantor on the left side to a cutting Bro at the rim. Lays it up and in. That's a good find there from Cantrell.
Yep, good cut by Bro.
We got a 21-point game. Jorian Johnson in possession of the basketball. To the left side, Darcy. Now Bro with a long three, missed it. Rebound goes to Dardar. Excellent job flying in there. Petrie trot the other way at the 2-minute mark. Across the timeline. Trots into Dardar. Big, strong move, missed it. Good power move there from Dardar, kind of lost it on the way up. Johnson to the left side of the floor. The Mustangs will attack, and a foul will be called, and that'll put them on the free throw line. Or over the limit. 2 shots coming. Tarpons have a 21-point lead as their largest lead of the game. Braylon Simon will be shooting 2 for the Mustangs, who have just kind of suffered a gut punch here in the third quarter. And that doesn't help. They missed a bunch of free throws. Aiden Savoy checks into the game for Cantrell. And he made that one, so it's a 20-point game. Petrie, who's got 17, comes across the timeline. Carter Bro on the right side. Bro to Savoy. Back to Bro. Dardar on the right baseline to Georges at the rim. Lays it up, no. Rebound goes to the Mustangs. Can Assumption make one more push and maybe cut this thing down to 10 or so, give themselves a chance? Tag the baseline, blocked by Georges. Carter Bro's got it.
Good help side defense by Georges.
Bro gets it to Dardar on the right side, into Georges. It's poked away. I don't think Bo scored tonight. He's got 2. Never mind. It's been kind of a quiet night, though. We've seen him have some big games. Petrie gets it to Bro. Thought about the 3. So we get it to Savoy. Now Terrence, he's been feeling it. Missed that one short. Rebound goes to the Mustangs. Inside of a minute, Savoy trying to pull it away. You got to be careful, but you are over the limit. And the Mustangs will come across the timeline. As Simon is fouled. And Tarpon's got to stop fouling. That has been the only negative of this third quarter. If you're a South Lafourche fan, Tarpon's been fouling the heck out of them. And there'll be 2 more free throws for the Mustangs. Simon will be shooting them. Scores that one.
Still amazed how quiet.
Yep, it is a quiet feel in the gym here. And he missed that one. Rebound goes to Dardar. And the Tarpons hold for 1 here. I don't know if that's going to even be something that Coach Pokey's going to ask for. 35 seconds to go. Dardar gets it to Bro. That's Savoy. The Georges on the high post, spinning through with the right, lays it up and good. Good shot there from Bo Georges. And with 20 seconds to go, the Tarpons are back up 21. Simon all the way through, missed it. Rebound to Savoy. Tarpons have him down the floor. Dardar, 2-on-1 at the rim. He's hammered, and he'll go shoot 2. So the foul is on 15 Darcy. Meathead will be shooting 2.
I think they call it intentional.
They are. 2 intentional foul. So 2 shots and the ball. The Tarpons will have 10.6. Thomas is not happy. Jalen White is not happy. They're calling an intentional foul. So Dardar will attempt them. Trying to go back onto my replay and see.
No, you can watch it as many times as you want. You're going to have the same opinion.
Missed that one. 10 seconds to go. Tarpons will have possession. This is not a timeout. I'd say the Mustangs better get on the court quick. They do. Mustangs do have one foul to give. Savoie to Bro. Working it back to Petrie. 6 seconds. Are they aware? Savoie to Dardar for a three. No. And that's the end of the third quarter. With our score, South Lafourche 61, Assumption 39. Tarpons have gotten some separation here in the quarter. We've got 8 more minutes to go. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Can't wait to see what Coach Pokey thought of this one, as his team gets a big win, taking care of business on the home floor. Coach Pokey will join us at the radio desk. Can't wait to hear his thoughts as his team gets the big win. Shaking hands with Coach Thomas. And now we welcome Coach Keegan Pokey to the table here, Coach. Well, man, look, you guys get off the schneid, get the big win tonight. Talk about the way you guys play, man.
Yeah, man. You know, they threw that 2-3. It kind of threw us off a little bit. And, look, they came with energy. Credit to those guys. They ain't got nothing to lose. They're coming in here. They were ready to go from the JV game until the end of that fourth quarter just now. So credit to them. They outworked us a little bit in that first half, and then you saw us kind of just maintain what we needed to do in that second half. Made some shots, and we kind of coasted throughout.
Coach, they took a lead in the second quarter. You called a timeout. What was your message? Because after that, you guys really started to pick it up.
Want it. Plain and simple, they wanted it more than us. And we say that every single time. That should never be in question. We should always want it more than our opponent. So at that time, we needed a timeout. They needed a wake-up call. And, yeah, like you said, we kind of ran after that.
Third quarter, Terrence was special, man, making shots all over the place. Whenever he's in a groove like that, you guys are going to be tough.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and our inside game's starting to work a little bit with Nick Coleman, and then you see Colin Bo Jarges a little bit. So if we could get that inside game to go inside and out and look, our shots fell in the first half too. It was just our defense wasn't there. So to see him hit a few shots, Kobe Cantrell hit a few shots, getting some rest in that fourth quarter was big for Terrence too as well.
Talk about the play of Coleman that first half, the way he came out.
Yeah, man, he's special. His post moves are, he's undersized for a post on the height-wise, but as a solid guy, the way his footwork, the way he gets the ball, it's similar to T. He gets to his shot. Nobody's going to get him off of his shot once he gets to that shot. And look, we could have got probably 3 or 4 more fouls in the paint in those situations. But how physical he is, it kind of goes unnoticed. But, yeah, he's special. Right now he's fully balled in.
Well, he reminds me of a short post player when I was coaching back when. I had a guy, he had to play on the block. He wasn't a post player.
I hope not Brody Williams.
But, yeah.
look at that stud over there, too, man.
Yes. Hey, Keegan, let me ask you this. Everybody wearing gold tonight. Cole's not in the gym. I know he's probably watching or listening, whatever. What's your message to him right now as you guys get the win for him tonight?
Yeah, man. He's sick. He's in the hospital. He gave us a little message before the game, and we use that as motivation. You know, it's a guy who is fully invested in our program in a situation where he really doesn't need to be. So we're going to be fully invested in him throughout his battle. We're going to check up on him. So, Cole, we appreciate you, bud. Thanks for the support, and we're going to support you along the way, too, as well.
Congrats, buddy.
Thank you, bud.
That's Coach Keegan Pokey doing a good job. We'll slide this over to one Mr. Travis Terrebonne here because we got some unfinished business. Brian and I usually hand out our Gin Gators Power Player of the Game, but we figured we would go to the Gin Gator himself here, Travis. How you doing, buddy?
Man, doing good. Glad to be here. Thank you for asking me to get on.
Absolutely, man. I know you was watching the ball game. You've coached a lot of these kids, as have I. Got to be so proud with the way the Tarpons played tonight, right?
Yeah, man, look, my son is in his 10-year-old year, so our Biddy basketball Tarpons team got a chance to get in the building. And I got a junior daughter that plays for Homer Christian. Thankfully, they were putting it on Ellen at halftime at home, so I got a chance to cruise down to the tank, my alma mater. I love the game. I've been around the game. I definitely peaked after high school. Maybe a few of you might know the class of 99 and 98 Tarpons were pretty good.
Oh, yeah, they were all right.
I don't know if I could have held the jock strap back then, but, my love for the game's pretty cool, but not as cool as 2 things I noticed tonight. We got in the locker room, and the boys that I coached at 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old have beards now. and so I really love that. I wanted to put arms around these guys. I got pictures, and I look like a little boy compared to Bo Georges and Sawyer Wells. And one thing I was thinking about when I was in the locker room is I counted 4 or 5 B-team players that are contributors on this varsity squad.
Yes, sir.
Underclassmen, so they haven't peaked yet. And for a Biddy basketball guy, if nothing speaks louder than a B-teamer getting to contribute on the varsity level here in front of their home crowd. This was pretty electric tonight. This is the first one I made, but I've watched them all on Facebook Live. So credit to you guys for doing what you do, man. I'm glad to be a part of this.
Well, look, man, you guys with the Gin Gators hand out the power player of the game. I'm going to go ahead and give you the honors. Who do you think it should be?
I'm going to say this. Besides the 4 made threes in a row, I've watched this kid since he's been a phenom since 7 years old down here.
Yes, he has.
And there were a few things that I saw tonight that had nothing to do with scoring. The save at mid-court, throws it behind his back, full court in the direction of his goal and allow his 2 teammates to chase it down. You know, I was going to talk about Coach Pokey's timeout when Assumption took the lead because, another thing is I got to coach with Keegan at LCO, and we had some really awesome times. I'm proud to be one of the people he called to say, hey, am I ready to go to South Lafourche? I said, bro, you were born for this. Go. But he said something in a timeout I heard him say many a times, do y'all want it? And so I was sitting around those 10, 11-year-old boys. They were cutting up, and I said, pay attention to what's going on. There's one player down there that's not flustered, that never gets flustered. And that's Terrence Petrie.
Yep.
And so the opportunity for me to give this award out, giving it to him, it's a no-brainer. There's a lot of kids that made major contributions tonight, but somebody who's never too high, never too big for the moment, the hustle plays, the chase down blocks, take the scoring aside. He's never been a scorer. He's always been an unselfish player, and man, you couldn't have forced me to give it to anybody else tonight.
Very well said. Before we let you go, my friend, if somebody needs a generator, how do they get a hold of you, brother?
857-0357. We're in North Hollywood Road in Houma, but we still proudly support the Bayou. I see our sign up here in the tank. GenGators.com. Supporting the community is what we do. I enjoy being a part of this. So giving the power play tonight to Terrence in the home court was really awesome.
Well,
so
we had Coach Butch Terrio on play-by-play.
Yeah, we sure did.
And I asked him that question. If somebody needs a generator, well, he was happy. He jumped in.
Hey, man, that's cool. Coach Butch came in. I said, Coach Butch, you want a job? He said, man, I don't know nothing about generators. I said, yeah, but you know how to coach men.
Yeah.
So come on
right.
down and help me out. So
if he's as good at selling generators as good as coaching pitching, you guys will be okay.
You're good.
He's throwing a no-hitter right now.
Thank you, buddy.
Hey, thank you.
As Travis doing a great job handing out the Gin Gators Power Player of the game. And that'll put a pin in our broadcast tonight. The Tarpons win 2 out of 3. They win the junior varsity boys game, lose the varsity girls game, and then wrap it up winning the varsity boys game. Brian, it's been fun as always. For Luke in the studio, Brian to my left, this is Case Gisler signing off. And as Taylor Griffin would say, go Tarpons and God bless America. Good night, everybody.